There's something quietly alarming happening behind the scenes, while most of us go about our daily routines, stuck in the news cycle of political drama and social media trends. A small group of the world's richest people are doing something very specific. They're rebuilding bunkers, not just for weather or luxury, but for survival. And at the same time, tensions between countries are heating up. Major powers are rearming. Military budgets are exploding. Superpowers are talking less and threatening more. You don't need to be a geopolitical expert to sense it. The world is sliding towards something unstable. How when the people with the most access, the best advisors, the most information are making quiet but massive moves to prepare for it. So the real question is, are these two things connected? The short answer is yes, probably more than we think. When billionaires start digging underground shelters in remote areas, installing air filtration systems for nuclear fallout, buying satellite phones, or setting up private security teams to protect them in case of collapse, they were not doing it for fun. They were doing it because they believe there's a real chance the world has. We know it when told. The word we know won't be same. It says risk. And when you match that behavior with what's happening on the global stage, it starts to make sense. NATO and Russia are constantly on edge. China and the USA are circling each other in the Pacific. Middle Eastern conflicts are reigniting. Proxy wars are being funded quietly. And more countries are openly testing nuclear capabilities. Even regions once thought stable are now facing political unrest and rising militarization. Now think about this from a billionaire's point of view. If you had the money and the inside information, if you had access to intelligence briefings, private analyst risk projections, and those sources told you that global war wasn't just possible, but likely in the next decade, would you just sit and hope for the best? Probably not. You'd build a backup plan. A quiet, secure, self-sustaining place to survive a worst-case scenario. That's what we were seeing. This isn't just paranoia. It's long-term risk management. And maybe that's the scariest part. Not that they were doing it, but that they were doing it quietly, not warning the public, not explaining their concerns, just preparing, while everyone else stays distracted. So should people be worried? Yes, not in a panic sense, but yes, people should be paying attention because the signs are there. And if the world's most connected and informed individuals are quietly preparing for major geopolitical or geophysical disruption, then maybe the rest of us should at least start asking why. Because they're not waiting for the headlines. They're preparing before the crisis even begins. And that says it a lot more than words ever could. So, are you prepared if